Hello friends, welcome to our step-by-step WordPress tutorial. In this video, we are discussing about how to create and host a WordPress website on a free hosting and a free subdomain, and we will be using the script installer. And the name of particular script installer that we are going to use is Softaculous. So most of the hosting providers have their own automatic script installers for WordPress and different type of content management systems. And one very famous script installer is Softaculous. So you will see in which particular hosting we will use Softaculous to host our WordPress website using the automatic script installer. Hosting service that we are using here is a free hosting service. So if you want to try and test things out, this is, as you can see, free unlimited web hosting that they are saying. So I found this infinityfree.net web service while searching for some free hosting providers, and I used it. All you have to do is go to sign up. So open infinityfree.net and sign up. Remember, this service has been live for more than 2 years now. If you are viewing this video and this service is down, so there are plenty of options which are similar. So for example, there is another website that is called Award Space. So this awardspace.com is also a free web hosting. So this is an alternative of Infinity Free, and there are many such options available. So we will see one such option here, which is Infinity Free. Here, just provide your email address, just provide your password, confirm password, and create account. It's pretty much straightforward. So I will now create a new account here. So I have filled my details. Now I will create my account. So it will send you a verification code on your email. You have to verify that. So here you can see this is the email which we have just got. Click on verify email address, and now your account will be verified. So this is some privacy policy maybe, so you have to read it, and if you agree, hit this agree button. Now this is our Infinity Free dashboard, you can say. In infinityfree.net you can create 3 accounts. Accounts basically mean your websites. So means suppose you have to host 3 websites, so you can create 3 accounts, up to 3 accounts you can create it. We are going to create a new account. So this is our digital marketing agency. So let's call it digital. So I will create digital agency, and remember there are 2 options here. If you have a custom domain, that means you have bought your domain from some domain provider. So you can mention your domain like example.com here. For example, I have bought this domain coursetraining.in, so I can mention that domain here. If you don't want to buy a domain and just want to try things out, so you can use any of their free subdomains also. So these are the subdomains like 42web.io, rf.gd, apc.com, and so on. So this is a very short subdomain extension. So let's try whether this subdomain is available or not. Digital agency. So let's search it. So you can see the selected domain is already in use. So now what we will do, we will make some adjustments in the name. So we are calling it DigiSan agency. Now let's search. So this particular domain is available. Now whatever type of website you are creating, whatever work you are doing, whatever project you are doing, so your domain name kind of depends upon that. All you have to do is just remember this domain name, and the next thing that you have to do, click on this I am not a robot, and then create your account. Now this will create your account, and this will give you two options. Either you can view it in the client area, so this is the client area, or you can go to your control panel. So here, click on accounts. You can see status is pending creation. It is currently being created. We can manage it. Now we have to go to control panel. So this control panel is basically the dashboard where we manage all the things. So far we have this DigiSan agency .rf.gd. This is a free subdomain that we have got from this Infinity Free website. And now we will go to the control panel. So from here you can either approve or disapprove this. This is simply they want to notify you of changes to service and all. So I will approve it. It's up to you. Now this is the C panel or the control panel. And in this control panel you can see we have different options. Here you will see we have files, we have databases, we have domain manager. So if you want to add more domains, you can add domains here. So in this Vista panel or control panel that we are seeing here, you will see all these different options will be used for various hosting operations actually. And the most important option here for us is this Softaculous app installer. So in most of the hosting service providers that provide hosting on cPanel, so they will provide you this Softaculous app installer. This Softaculous app installer is really helpful for hosting WordPress websites. So you can also host other websites also, like if you want to create a Joomla website or a Pentecart website or PHP BB, whatever you want to create. All you have to do is you have to click on install here, and then it will ask you to select your domain name. So again, if you are just using this free service, then the process is same. Even if you are using the paid hosting service, then also this option will be same for you. So this is kind of your practice on free hosting and free subdomain that will also help you in hosting real websites and hosting websites that you will create for your clients, in hosting website for which you have bought your domain names, you have bought your hosting. If you will go and buy hosting, then also you will see something like this. Means in your hosting also the options will be really pretty much similar that you are seeing here. Means you will see file manager, you will see control panel. In your file manager you can transfer your websites. In your control panel you can manage all the things. So here again we are in our C panel or control panel, and here you can drag, just scroll down and click Softaculous app installer, and then you can choose WordPress or whatever you want to choose, and then just choose installation URL. Because this is a single domain, so we are just seeing one domain. If you are using a multi-domain hosting, you will see a list of domains here. Now if you want to install WordPress in a directory is like, suppose you suppose your main website is digisanagency.rf.gd. It is created in HTML, and suppose you want to create a blog for your agency and you just want to use WordPress for this purpose. So you can use a subdirectory like this. Now in this case, when someone will open your main domain, so in this case when someone will open your main domain, so for example example.com, so they will see a different website, and when they will open example.com/blog, so in this case they will see a different website which is hosted on WordPress. So let's say this website is hosted in HTML or PHP and this website is hosted in WordPress. But as a beginner, you will not do anything such complex. As a beginner, just leave this directory empty. Here you have to give your site a name, so we will call it DigiSan. This is going to be our digital marketing agency. So we are just creating a sample digital marketing agency website. We will not enable multi-site. We will also not disable WordPress cron. Here is your admin and password. So we will call it something like digiadmin, and we will store some password here like tlover 7*9. So this is a strong password. Make sure your password is strong. Make sure you have provided a valid admin email. This will be useful for recovery of your passwords. And now limit login attempts, classic editor. If you want to, if you don't want unnecessary users to try and log into your website many times, so you can limit the login attempts. So you can later in your dashboard you can set the limit to 3 or 4, whatever you want to set. This classic editor plugin is also used by many users. For example, I have used WordPress for more than 10 years now, and I'm just used to using the classic editor. But if you are beginning, so you can always go with the new WordPress editor. It is actually better than classic editor, but because we are used to using this classic editor, that's why it is a very popular plugin. The people who belong to WordPress community, they are mostly kind of fond of using this editor. They are habitual of using this. So I'm not going to use this for now. And here they have given you some themes also which you can choose. This is optional, but we will install the theme later uh, after just creating our website. This is one more important thing. I have selected the latest version that they are providing here, which is 5.8.1 at the time of uploading this video. In your case, it may be something different. So I just suggest you to always choose the latest version because it has less security issues. Now, after just doing all this, I will just first of all I will copy at least the password and then install it. Installation process will begin. So I will try this one more time. I don't know what is causing this issue. So now the installation process has started and it is checking submitted data, and it will take probably 4 or 5 seconds. And now you can see, congratulations, the software was installed successfully. Now you can see we have installed WordPress here. So for now it has given us the default theme, and if you want to log into your administration or your dashboard, so you can use WP admin. Now first of all I will log out and I will use DG admin here, and I will paste my password which I copied from the previous step, and I will save it in my browser so that I can remember. Now we are here. Now you can go to appearance and theme and choose your favorite theme and install it. So that's what we are learning here, how we can add themes here, how we can design our website for our agency. As in the other section that we have on our tutorial. So in that section, we have discussed about creating a website on localhost first. So in that section, we discussed about uh, uploading and installing website on localhost first, and then transferring that website to hosting. Here we are not transferring anything. Here we are just simply creating the website from scratch on the server itself. So I will once again show you the steps involved. So the step that we have used so far are as follows. First of all, we created an account on Infinity Free. We logged into our account, then we added an account inside Infinity Free. We can create up to 3 accounts here. Then from here we clicked on manage. When we clicked on manage, so we can see two options, control panel and file manager here. So if you want to transfer your website using the file manager thing, so you can use the file manager, but here we are just using the automatic installer, which is Softaculous in our case. From here we just clicked on control panel, it redirected us to the control panel, and from here we selected this Softaculous app installer, and we uh, selected WordPress installation. You can see currently one installation, and then we selected the domain, site name, description, ID, password, and login attempts, and without choosing a theme we just installed it. So this is how we can actually install WordPress on a subdomain using a free hosting, and the process of hosting WordPress on a paid domain using paid hosting will also be the same. So go ahead and try this and see how it goes.